Hiya, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch my video. If you've seen my other videos, or if you've seen any of my other channel, you'll know that all my videos are aimed at helping, if you like, normal working class people, people like myself. I'm trying to help people, obviously in their lives, also helping with their business, helping them make more money, and that's really what my channel is aimed at doing. This video is a follow up from another video that I've done about working for free, and it's just about this is about something else that really rattles my cage, because I know my wife in the past has worked for companies that have done this, and it really annoys me. And that is, they take these companies, these big companies, they're taking people on 0 hour contracts or 4 hour contracts. Really what I call Mickey Mouse, very small contracts, yeah. And I don't think this is right. This is, again, I keep using the word fundamental, but this is fundamentally wrong. The government should not allow this, right? Right? I'm talking to you, yeah, if you are a person who is working and you have got a small contract. So you might have been taken on, and you've been taken on by a store, and they've said to you, oh, yeah, we've only got a little contract because we haven't got many hours, and all that old chestnut, if you like. And they say to you, oh, yeah, we've got a 4 hour contract, right? And then when you go into work and you start working, all of a sudden they start saying to you, oh no, we need you, can you come in on Friday? Can you come in on Saturday? And all of a sudden you start looking at your hours and you're working 24 hours. Yeah, or you're working 18 hours, or you're working 12 hours, but you're only contracted for 4. Now, this is totally wrong. You are letting your employer, in my eyes, and I don't care if these employers are listening, right? It rattles my cage, right? They are taking you for a ride, right? They are taking you for a ride. You've been employed on a 4 hour contract, right? But they're getting you to work 12 hours or 16 hours, right? It ain't right. And what's making you do them extra hours? Yeah, because again, you're in that trap where you're having to chase that money. Yeah, and it's wrong. These big companies, they are keeping the little people down, right? These companies, I think, should be persecuted, right? They should be exposed, right? These companies who are employing people on minimum contracts and then asking them to work loads of hours, they should be put on like a shame board. I'd shame them. I'd say, if you want me to work 4 hours, I'll work 4 hours. If you want me to work 16 hours, I'll do 16 hours, but I want a 16-hour contract. Yeah? Haven't you sussed it out yet? The reason they don't want to give you that contract is because if you go sick, if all of a sudden you can't go to work, they're only going to pay you for 4. They want it all their own way, and I don't think we should let them do it. Yeah? My wife, she's got a good job now. She's very happy where she is, right? But before, she was working for a store, and they're always giving her more hours, right? Putting like, but she wasn't contracted to do those hours. Yes, okay, you could argue that the overtime is nice because obviously if you need the money, and that's the trap that we're all in, we're all chasing money. But don't you see, this is something that should be basically changed by government. This should not be allowed. Yeah. Something else that gets my goat, right? Something else that really rattles my cage is when they're making people, um, people are on the social, people who are out of work, and they start saying to these people, right, you've got to go and work in this supermarket, otherwise you won't get your gyro, right? Now, whilst I kind of understand, you've got people working for free, people living at, they're living at home with their family, and they're doing nothing because obviously they haven't got a job. But then they're being made to go and work in these supermarkets or work in these other places for free to get their gyro, otherwise they're going to cancel their benefits. Well, to me, that's wrong. Again, I'm all for getting people off benefits. I think there's too many people on benefits, and I do think that obviously some people, their mindset is how they've just got into that mindset of being on benefits. But again, it's still fundamentally wrong that a person who is out of work and who's been told that they might have been told that no, they just can't get a job. They might be unemployable. Well, if that's the case, why are they working for free? To me, this is totally wrong. If you've got I remember a while ago, someone told me they went for an interview, and I ain't gonna say it was a big chain store, right? A big chain store. I ain't gonna say which one, 'cause I don't know how I stand with liability, if you like, but they had them all in there off the dole, and they had to load all these shelves up, and then people were watching them to see how they worked, to see whether they would give them an interview. I mean, this goes back to the days when dockers were queuing up to try and get to see if they were needed at the docks. This is wrong, right? Surely that's got I don't know. I don't know anything about human rights law and that, but that to me is wrong. If there's a job there, if these shelves need stacking, let that company pay someone who is contracted to do that work, right? To me, it's wrong. My niece's bloke. He had to go and work. Again, I'm not going to say it. They made him go and work in a big DIY store for free. All he got out of it was a pair of overalls and a pair of boots and a promise that he might get a job. Did he heck get a job? This is tantamount to, in my eyes, slave labour. Right? This is wrong. Again, if these people were being asked to go and help out in charitable organisations, right, then I would totally agree with it. But the idea that somebody is being made to work for free for an organisation that is privately owned by shareholders, and these shareholders who could be on the other side of the world and who are reaping benefits from employing people for free, this is, again, fundamentally wrong. And I can only surmise that the reason this is happening is because the people that own these shares in these companies, who are making more money because they're not having to employ people because they're getting them to work for free, I can only imagine that these people are the very people that are making them work for free. And it's wrong. To me, there's so many things wrong in this country. You know, it does, it really gets my goat. You know what I mean? If someone said to me, you've got to go and do this for that, I'd say to them, well, I don't mind doing that, and I want to go to work, but can they just not employ me? What, so I'm working for the social, am I? I'm working for the social. What, do these big companies give the social a backhander? It's wrong. This is absolutely wrong. Don't do it. I would fight it. I would fight it. I would say that's a breach of your human rights. I would make a right stink if that was me, right? And I'd say to them, how am I supposed to get a job when you're making me work somewhere else for free? I can't be out looking for work if you're making me work in a supermarket for nothing. I'd use that one. I'd say to them, you're holding me back. I would not work for free. No one should. I'm going to end my video there. I get right annoyed with things like this sometimes. I hope you got a bit of inspiration and it's made you think more about how people are treating you, because you shouldn't be being treated like this. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And if you did watch to the end, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. It would really help me. Thank you so much. And I do hope, if you are out of work or if you are perhaps not being treated properly, I do hope you fight for what you're entitled to. Thank you.